Phoebe's Books.
Welcome, everyone.
Today's a very special day, as it is the day that we've finally completed our 4-book series in the Phebee and Sprinkle series. The last entry, we literally just finished it up a couple weeks ago. As you can probably see on our channel, we've been doing some videos to promote it. It's called Phoebe's Halloween Nightmare. And here is the author of all 4 books, Phebee Riffin, and she's going to talk a little bit about each book and about what we've done and what we maybe plan to do for the future.
Hello, everyone. My name is Phebee Riffin, and this is Christopher Zajac, my beloved and wonderful illustrator of all 4 books, and also co-writer of all these books. So the first book is Phebee and Sprinkle. It's the introductory book of the character Phebee, and she's going through a very difficult time right now. Her parents are going through a separation, and Sprinkle is her little fairy friend that is going to help her just kind of come to terms with what is the new norm. So this book, I was inspired in writing it because of situations and events that happened to me as a young child, and I just wanted to have this book available for anyone that is going through that right now. It's a very difficult thing, divorce and separation, and this book is just the perfect book to help your child, and also adults too, to come back to that inner child and just heal that inner child. The second book is our final book that we created of the series, and that is Phoebe's Halloween Nightmare. You see our sign back here, my shirt, and this is one of the illustrations in the book. And this is kind of a very fun book, spooky, has all the elements that you need from a Halloween story. Do you want to talk about this? I know you are in love with Halloween and this book.
It's my favorite book of the series, as you probably haven't known from the previous videos. So this book is extremely special because this was something that we kind of planned out from the get-go right after the first book in the series. And because of the time crunch that we were on and when it would be finished, we decided to kind of put this idea on hold and go and start production on our Christmas book, which she's holding up. And we decided to go back to this book once the third book, which was our Phoebe's Camping Adventure book, was finished. And they're all amazing, and we're going to talk about those. But yes, this one is very dear to my heart. I'm going to be hosting a few other videos and segments on the making of this book and how it came to be. But in a nutshell, it's probably my favorite book of the series for many reasons. We've evolved as writers and artists over this course of 2 years of nonstop work. We're very, very proud of this one for many reasons, mainly because we got a great story that Phebee was able to craft. I was able to marry that with some really beautiful illustrations, and I think we have something that is destined to become a classic, and I don't say that lightly. You definitely need to check this one out. We're going to dive into it in future videos, but I just want to say how proud I am of both of us for finally completing this and having it exceed our expectations.
Absolutely. Phoebe's very Christmas. I don't want to give it away on what happens in this book. It's really, really, really interesting. Kind of a roller coaster ride, honestly. But I believe that it does show this young girl still struggling. Although we come from this book where she's understanding that this is going to be the new norm, that her parents have separated. In this second book, you will see that she is still struggling a little bit with that idea. And I think that it's realistic, right? Like for me, even years later, it affected me when my parents separated. And I didn't, when you see other people with their fathers or with both of their parents, it hurt you in a way where you're just like, I want both of my parents to be together. But realistically, when we get older, we do understand that there are reasons why parents cannot stay together or will not stay together, and this book kind of ties that in. But like I said, there is a surprise ending, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so I will let Christopher take the honors in talking about
yes, and as she was just talking about separation and all, the situations in these books are extremely real. The adventures obviously have been made up and dramatized, but the character traits are very real. And again, I'm going to dive into that in other videos, but essentially it's stuff that I think we all feel, especially if you've been an only child, or maybe you just had a baby sister or a baby brother, and the responsibilities that go along with that. I think that we've definitely communicated it well through these stories, and trying to teach kids things like courage, overcoming fears, overcoming trauma and tragedy through some funny situations, but also believing in yourself and kind of having a mentor figure. And in this particular series of books, the mentor figure is a fictional character. I mean, yes, she gets support from her mother and things like that, but the real mentor of these books is the fairy Sprinkle. So it's ambiguous. We've never actually wrote a backstory really so much about her. You learn a little bit about her from the Christmas book, but you don't really know if she's just a figment of Phoebe's imagination or if she's something real that is just sort of Phoebe's friend and it's just between her and Phebee. But either way, she is sort of a mentor figure, and she kind of helps guide Phebee through some of these trials and tribulations when she needs her the most. That's when she's around. And you'll read why. A lot of it has to do with this little green necklace that she wears. But we are so very proud to have done this series. And what we kind of did is, because we started this 2 years ago, and we developed the first 3 books before the Halloween one, and they went in chronological order. What we did is we've kind of gone back to these original 3, and we've touched them up, and we've polished them both in story and also in the illustrations, which I know you'll see, and I'll do some comparison videos in the future. The Halloween one, just so nobody's confused, it is the 4th book, but it actually ties nicely in the timeline. So it starts with the Phebee and Sprinkle, which is the original book. Timeline-wise, it goes to the Halloween book, and then right to Christmas, because Christmas follows Halloween, and then about 9 months later, or 10 months later for the Phoebe's camping adventure. These take place actually in the past, from 1978 to 1979, which was a real simple time, and I think it allows us to do a lot of things that are very fun without the distractions of technology, cell phones, and things like that, things that we kind of are distracted by today. So we're just so very proud to introduce these books to everybody and reintroduce them in future videos. And we just wanted to say thank you for everybody for supporting us, and to look out for some really great things.
And also want to let you know that we do have coloring books that go along with each of these books. Our favorite is the Phoebe's Halloween Nightmare coloring book, and there's a lot of little prompts in here for your little one to explore, and if you want to explore too. And thank you so much for supporting and stopping by on our channel. We really appreciate you all.
And don't forget to stop by phoebesbooks.store. The link will be in the description. Again, I think families of all ages will love these books. I think these are timeless stories, and these aren't just for kids. These are for entire families. So if you get a copy or you get a set of these, read them to your children. Have them involved. Have fun yourself in reading them, and also doing the coloring books, because they're a lot of fun for adults as well. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.